about to address the Zimbabwe International Trade Fair Business Forum as a deployed individual to carry out that task. We saw the electricity cutting off, and guess what? Up to now, the footage of his address yesterday has not been published on ZANU PF pages. I did not even see it also on ZBC. What we know, the state media ran a publication that he was going to address ZITF. We saw visuals of him sitting at the ZITF, but his public address was never aired. I have not seen it on all state media accounts, and definitely there is a reason. What might be the possible reason? Greetings and welcome on your lovely channel, the Hlonipani Global News. If you're watching us for the very first time, please do remember to press the red or black subscribe button so that next time when we beam live, guess what, you become the very first one to watch us. So Emerson Mnangagwa yesterday surprisingly did not go to the ZITF to address the business forum as he traditionally does. Even if he does not address one of the gatherings they usually share with retired General Chiwenga, especially during his second term. But yesterday we saw Chiwenga going to Bulawayo to make an address, and in Harare, Emerson Mnangagwa was left reshuffling the military commissioners, as well as also going a stage further, appointing the Zimbabwe anti-corruption commissioners, something that surprised a lot as to why exactly is it done in the absence of retired General Chiwenga, and alongside the Zimbabwe International Trade Fair was Emerson Mnangagwa plotting something. Time will tell on that, but my interest is in why they have not published the broadcast of retired General Chiwenga on their ZANU PF pages. Normally they used to publish it before even the end of the day, but I have checked the public address of retired General Chiwenga. Switching off of electricity was tactful to say we're not able to the footage of the speech that you made at the ZITF. Why would they decide to actually do that? It is to silence his voice. They knew that somehow he was going to hint something about this moment that Zimbabwe is currently undergoing. This is deliberate sabotage and making sure that his address is not heard by the people of Zimbabwe. Remember, the last public address that retired General Chiwenga has made, they actually caused a lot of public outrage in Zimbabwe. So definitely them not deciding not to actually air the address of retired General Chiwenga that was done yesterday. Remember, he made two addresses. There were two gathering. The other one was at ZITF Business Forum. The other one was at another Indaba also, which was looking at business personalities. All these addresses were never made public. And why were never made public? It is because of the moment that Zimbabwe is at the center of what is going on in Zimbabwe at the moment is retired General Chiwenga. It is actually the fight that is existing between, thank you very much, Combs, between Chiwenga as well as Emerson Mnangagwa. If everything was well, we would not be where we are at the moment. Of course, retired General Chiwenga is not publicly owned up that indeed there is a fight between him and Mnangagwa. But looking at the exchanges or looking at the addresses that he has made, you can actually see that they are synonymous with what Blessed Keza is speaking. What is Blessed Keza speaking? He is speaking about Mnangagwa's corruption. He is speaking about Zikananga. Now, that language came with retired General Chiwenga at the Zimbabwe National Heroes Acre in Harare when he was officiating at a burial. And that language came when youths that were supporting retired General Chiwenga were mobilized, and also the women for ET were mobilized also by the Minister of ICT. We saw that language being spoken at the ZITF, and there was applause when retired General Chiwenga mentioned Zikananga. This is the language that is spoken by Blessed Keza. Who exactly Blessed Keza has said they are going to target? They are targeting Zikananga, the language that was actually crafted by retired General Chiwenga. We've never heard this language in politics. It started with retired General Chiwenga. So most probably at ZITF, Mnangagwa was aware that he is going to speak something that may actually trigger a public debate that will disadvantage Emmerson Tambutso Mnangagwa. This is the possible reason why they have not aired his public address, and it may not come through. And if we ask, they will just give an excuse that no, you saw electricity as soon as you actually took the podium. Electricity went off. The challenge of the country, we have serious electricity outages. It was because of a technical glitch, so we could not record, ZPC could not record, and all state media could not actually capture the moment. We have never seen that address. It was of keen interest. Remember, in the morning I promised to follow that particular address and give analysis. It appears that address was thwarted. There cannot be any other logical reasons. They are actually giving all visuals of ZANU PF ministers, the Speaker of Parliament putting on a wig, of which the photo has gone viral, Stephen Sonyoni commenting, obviously, at the center of what their pages are actually promoting are the so-called works of Emmerson that are only visible to the faction of Mnangagwa, not to the people of Zimbabwe. Anyone from Zimbabwe, do you know the way of Mnangagwa except corruption, putting the image of Zimbabwe at disrepute? I think that is what we know about him. Not anything. Unemployment still remains the same or worse than during the period of Robert Gabriel Mugabe. There is still no money that is working for the people of Zimbabwe. The economy is retrogressive. As we are speaking today, lecturers are protesting at UZ. Some are afraid to protest at other tertiary institutions. As we are speaking at the moment, there are large calls and voices, not only from opposition, but within ZANU PF, demanding Emmerson Tambutso Mnangagwa to have vacated the office as in yesterday. Thank you very much for watching this channel. If you're watching us for the very first time, please do remember to press the red or black subscribe button so that next time when we beam live, you become the very first one to watch us. You can financially support this channel by pressing the join button and be part of our members who are the heartbeat of this channel. You can also financially support it by pressing the thanks button and send us stars. All this process will go towards improving this channel so that we give you quality content. I see most of you are complaining. We are still procuring the gadgets to make sure that is possible, and possibly bringing numerous politicians to account on this channel. It will be quite interesting in some days to come. Also,